YouTube, this is Chris with Beggarship Paranormal Services. I just wanted to do a quick video to say happy 4th of July to everybody, mainly to our men and women that are over there serving, fighting and dying for our freedoms. They don't get enough respect as far as I'm concerned. They lay down their life every single day, and sometimes they give their life so that we may be able to enjoy our freedoms and be able to lay down our heads safe at night. So I make it a practice every time I know somebody's been in the military or is in the military. I stop, take off my hat, shake their hands, and tell them thank you for their service. And the sad thing is that most of the time they look at me like they didn't expect it, and they have the right to feel that way because, well, not the right. I understand the reason why they feel that way, because majority of people, they don't care. They act like they don't care. You know, that's just been my experience. You may be one of those that do care and show that you care, but we in this day and age we don't. From my experience, we don't show them the proper due respect that they deserve. We treat them like they're baby killers and they're murderers and they're, just all these different things, when you've got to stop and realize if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have the freedoms that you have. If it wasn't for them, you would be speaking German right now if you were even alive, because your ancestors may have been wiped out. So make it a thing of yours. It doesn't take much. You see somebody, that's wearing a veteran hat, and usually it's the old men that are wearing those, or the older men, or you see somebody, or you hear somebody talking about they were in the military or something. Walk up, shake their hand, introduce yourself, tell them thank you for your service. It doesn't take all about a minute. I mean, it's not that hard to do. In that 1 minute or so makes a big difference to them. I've actually seen them cry because I told them thank you for your service and shook their hands and told them I was proud of them. I've actually seen a grown soldier cry because I was showing love and respect to him that he deserves. Also, happy 4th of July to the veterans and the fallen soldiers, the ones that are no longer with us, that have paid the ultimate sacrifice and ultimate price to keep us free and to keep us safe. I don't think any of you, or most of you, if you're not in the military as at this point, or haven't been in the military at this point, I don't think there's a majority of you, especially younger people, that would do what they do every single day, all day, sometimes all night, holidays, they don't get vacations very hardly ever. I know some people that were in the military. I've heard some of the horror stories. So 1 or 2 days a year, not enough for what they do. I said I was going to keep this short, so I am. Again, happy 4th of July. Tonight, when you're lighting your fireworks and having a few drinks, remember the soldiers and the fallen soldiers that has given you the rights to do and say and think how you want. Because in these other countries, you don't have that right. If you even look like you're going against their religion or their beliefs, or the government, everybody bitches about the government here, and we go off on them, and if you do that there, you're killed. So just remember that, our soldiers, alive or the ones that have given their lives, gave you that freedom, those freedoms to do that. So I'm going to cut this video off now. I just wanted to put this out. Have a happy, safe 4th of July. Be careful. And my God, fireworks are expensive. I got like 15, 20 pieces, something like that, for $40. Well, I originally paid $50, but they overcharged me, so I went back and got my $10 back. But $40 for 20 fireworks. That's nuts. That is insane. I remember when I was a kid, I think for 40, 50 bucks, we could have had fireworks all night long. All night. And still had some left over the next day. Today, you may get 30, 40 minutes, if that, if you're lucky, of fireworks. Not only because there is such a small amount, but then they don't last long, and then you get duds. They say no duds guaranteed on the box, but you get duds, unfortunately. So be careful on that too. Be careful who you're getting them from. Make sure they're adding it up right. I was such a hurry yesterday. I was bouncing back and forth between stuff. I was in such a hurry that I didn't realize that he had overcharged me. And thank God it was through my son's school, Beardsley Junior High, and they know me. I do some of their plumbing work, and I went back and I told them, hey, you overcharged me, and they gave me back the $10. Anyway, happy 4th of July. Stay safe. Stay out of this heat. I don't know how hot it is where you live, but where I live, it gets up in the triple digits, 108, 109. It's supposed to be like 112, 113, something like that this weekend from what I hear. Stay out of this heat. If you're going to be in this heat, drink plenty of fluids. And no, beer is not fluids. Beer is good. Beer tastes good. I love beer. I drink beer myself. But beer is not something that's going to keep you hydrated. So drink plenty of water, plenty of Gatorade, stuff like that. Even if you just drink that all day long today, and then tonight have your beer, I think you'll be all right then too. But make sure you get plenty of fluids. You hydrate yourself a lot, because especially all this sulfur and stuff is going to be flying around in the air, and then the heat on top of that, and then you dump beer on it. On top of that, it's just a recipe for destruction. So make sure you stay hydrated, know your body, stay out of the heat as much as possible. All right, happy 4th. Have a good day.